Oh my good golly. I am afraid. I don't use the word fear too much. It just, they have us always saying I'm afraid. I'm concerned. I'm concerned for the well-being of what could be a fellow human but might be a reptile. Who knows, maybe all the things are true about these politicians and fat cats that are reptiles wearing human skin, because that poor guy doesn't seem to know what it is to act as a human. It's like he's just out in the air somewhere and he can't breathe the air. He's okay. Let me get myself together. Let me clear my throat. I'm just seeing the transcripts from that arraignment for that poor guy, which was like Thursday, Friday. I think it was Thursday. And the judge in the transcript tells that poor guy, she says, you understand that while you're out after this, you cannot threaten anybody, the courts or anybody. This is threaten or bribe, but threaten is the weird word we're looking for. Weird. The thing I'm becoming concerned about, as far as the mental health of a person that has some power in this world and is walking freely among us, is that he's starting to believe those stupid trading cards he has out for sale. These imaginary fucking computer trading cards. That one where he's like Rambo, you know, he got his head on Rambo, blowing up, shooting up a gas station with an M60 machine gun. That's the one that we have a problem with. Because when we saw Rambo 2, where they sent him back to Vietnam to see if there were actually people still being held there, and our people caught him. They had Rambo hooked up to a fucking bed spring, and they got car batteries, and they're electrocuting, putting electricity to him and torturing him, and all of a sudden he breaks loose and he kills everybody in the room, and the fucking radio starts going, and some guy from the crooked people and says, hey, what's going on there? And he says something, and that guy says, we're coming to get you, Johnny. And he says, no. He says, I'm coming to get you. He thinks he's Rambo. I'm coming to get you. So within 24 hours of him being told, if he fucks up in what turns out to be a very specific way that was talked about, he's going to be taken to jail. And so, Victoria says he'll never spend any time in jail. He'll kill himself first. Michael Cohen says he is deathly afraid of jail. He's shared with him, he says, I can't ever think of ever spending time in jail. He's afraid of jail. So if he finds out he's going to prison, he might fucking off himself. But if they get him by surprise, they'll have him. And what he did within 24 hours of being warned not to threaten anybody, he put on one of his posts. I have it on the thumbnail. It says, in caps, all caps, under DJT, that I can't say his fucking name. Donald J. Trump. Ooh, demon just got us wings, and I think they're about to be clipped. Because he said, if you come after me, I'm coming after you. And I went, he fucking did it. he fucking did it. He is so destitute and fearful now that he has no hope but to try to turn his people on them like the Joker did to the judge in Dark Knight, where the cops show up and say, hey, come on, we got to get you out of here, Judge. There's trouble. And she's like, okay. She gets in her car and she looks at this card and she turns the key and boom, the car blows up. I'm not trying to give anybody ideas. I'm just saying what we all know. This shit right now is like living in a goddamn Joker movie. Oh, he fucking did it. And he thinks nothing's gonna happen. I think they're going to surprise him and show up and put him in jail until the court date. If they don't, then our rules mean nothing. I can see being careful around something, but this guy is showing everybody that the law means nothing. And I suspect something that means nothing is gonna open up its big dark maw and eat him alive.